Hello everybody, this is Juntes. Today we're going to take a look at yet another Age of Empires 2 upload for the channel. For a while I've been meaning to do more of this game and variation and whatnot. I kind of want to do more, other games and stuff like that. It's just been kind of Diablo 2 lately, and I feel like, doing more games would be a pretty cool thing. So recently I did kind of compare this game to the community that we have in Diablo 2 on YouTube and whatnot. I feel like this community is really awesome, and it's been growing so much lately. Where you can kind of say that it's on the rise a lot more than other games from this time period. I think that kind of makes it unique in that regard, that even though it's such an old game, the community just keeps growing, and we have like a few people who are now able to live off doing the content for it. This is not something I would have probably ever want to do for Diablo 2. I suppose I wouldn't really know, but I'm just gonna have to say that it's pretty cool that we have such an old game where you are legit able to live off doing content for it now. If you're a bit lucky and a bit good enough for it and so forth. Of course, there's a lot of luck involved in this sort of platform that we are in, but I still feel like for such an old game to see it just flourishing is really sweet. Now, it's actually kind of fun. I haven't really been playing the Age of Empires 2 in such a long time now. I think the last time I played it was maybe like, a year ago or something. I really haven't been keeping my, some of my skills up. But the fun thing is, even though it's been such a long time, it's just muscle memory by now. I remember the keybinds and all that stuff still. So that's a cool little thing. Oh, I don't want to have this one dying. Nah. Oh, that was such a bad lure. But yeah, what can you do there? Man, and even the tree is in the way. Very nice. But what was I getting to? Yeah, so I haven't really been playing the game in a long time by now, and it's kind of, it's maybe a bit odd that even though I say I kind of like the game that much, I don't really play it. But yeah, I think with the community growing this much, it's just been so much fun watching it, and I'm learning so much from just watching it instead of playing it. And that's kind of unique to an RTS genre, maybe FPS as well, where you actually end up learning a lot more from it than just playing it simply. That might seem a bit weird, but for me, actually watching other people play this game is way more useful at times than practicing yourself. So that's probably also why I never quite, get all bad at playing the game, even if I haven't played in a really long time. But yeah, besides that, I think I'm kind of want to skip a little ahead now so we can get some more fun gameplay going. So I will cut it here and we can kind of just, see about the late rush with archers and whatnot I had kind of planned for. Very well then, a little more action going on now. The fun thing with this game is that it's always kind of a slow ramp up. I messed up my building order, so the archers are way delayed. Obviously, I have not really played it for a long time, which I thought would maybe also add a bit of a comedic value, at least for my own point of view. Kind of seeing, how bad I might play. But yeah, we got the archers going, and I'm just gonna get two of these buildings up right down by the enemy. The fun thing is it is on the hardest AI, the bot or whatever you want to call it, but I don't really think I have much luck with it being a hard one. That's the annoying part with playing against the computer. It's always just kinda stupid, and they did update the AI to something that is supposedly working better, but I am still not really sold on that part. So yeah, I'm not really all too sure if it's actually working or not. But let's for now let's just continue and kind of just go from there. I definitely just need more wood now. Right, 3 archers and a skirms or something like that. Let's continue. Try to at least just delay his castle time or something like that. Maybe also get the dude here to make a bit of a mining camp. Won't help much. I should probably rather just spend the the wood on towers or the stone on towers or whatever. But very well then. Let's see about the AI then. Does he have any economy at all? He has a lot of farms. Well, it seems like the AI doesn't really have a lot, so I will click up to Castle Age instead and get like a siege workshop up so I can kind of just finish it. Oh, his scout is so strong, you always kind of forget about that one. Oh, I can never... Oh yeah, there, stop man, I need to remember my keybinds and so forth. Well, now I have a bit of an overview with the tower, that's nice. So I'll make a new lumber camp there. It's always good to kind of just, remake them so they don't have to walk very far and so forth. That's kind of like a little tactic you can do to kind of just be more efficient. And castle age time. So I think I will skip ahead a bit again, cause now you kind of just saw the standard rush with archers going on here. Very well then, back to castle age then, or forward you should say. So I made a siege energy on just a little bit now. I basically just need to get some gold now, and I'm already working on 2 town centers and so forth. This is very standard. If you have the wood fort, which I did because I had my castle age so delayed, a bit uneven economy, you can easily just end up getting the siege energy out and whatnot. So you basically just want to get mangonel out. It can hit town centers and whatnot, so it's really sweet. And now I basically just want to get gold and then more gold. Now, I should perhaps also talk a bit about the community in general. There are about 5 people or so you can watch on YouTube, and most of them also are active streamers. It's a really sweet thing with... oh my god, why did I not delay this one actually? I should have waited a little bit. Now I'm actually wasting it. So yeah, you can kind of see there where I make a bad decision now. I might actually lose my villager as well now. Can I save the villager? I doubt it. Okay, I managed to save the villager. But yeah, I could mention a little bit about the community as well now. We have really good amount of streamers by now who are actually producing some really cool content. So if you are, you know, interested in watching more of this sort of a gameplay from obviously a bit better perspective than my own, this is definitely an option. I would say you should definitely start by checking out Zero Empires. That's always a good start. He's been around for a long time by now, and he does really good content in general. Also, I have really been enjoying Viper recently. He uploads a crap ton of content lately, so that's always nice. That's definitely a plus. But yeah, besides that, you know, feel free to check out other YouTubers and so forth. It's kinda... you know, it's a big amount of people that you can watch by now, so if you don't really enjoy the first one, there's definitely options for other. But yeah, I think I want to skip a little bit ahead again, and we can kind of just see how this ends up being. Very well then, I have started to get upgrades going, and it's 35 minutes into the game. This is kind of where I should actually have been Imperial Age by now, but I was kind of just delaying it because, well, I already won now, as you can see. The town center he started out with is down, and it's really easy with the AI doesn't really understand how to target these mangonels that you end up building. They have always been such a, you know, a potent part of the gameplay, and actually one of the best hype moments are probably always just seeing how well pro players can utilize them, because it's really just such an unique experience seeing oh, and they're actually forwarding a bit. But yeah, it's actually a very unique experience seeing good players utilize these, because it's really not easy to do that. For some reason I have never really been able to master using mangonels. I think it's just down to my APM is a bit low. You know, I could definitely stand to learn micromanagement of units a bit better, and that definitely holds me back. But yeah, I think that pretty much rounds this video up. So again, if you're looking for more Age of Empires 2 content, even just from myself, feel free to say so, cause like there's just so much I could perhaps do about it. Like one for instance I thought about was maybe just uploading 1v1s online if I found some good matches or something. It could be fun to also just, you know, say to myself that I want to play the game a little bit more again, cause it's easy to jump in. Like I can just quickly mention that this is of course the HD version from Steam, so it has the Steam Workshop, you know, gets updates and all that stuff, and then it's basically just in the multiplayer and then lobby browser if you want to find other people's games, or you can just make your own. In this case I chose to join another player. And yeah, I mean, it's very easy to kind of just find a match really fast. So if you're, you know, not really wanting to spend a lot of time, I would say, however, if you're a little more serious about the game and you want to find a little harder opponents, HD version is maybe a little too small in general. But if you're looking for like starting out, learning the game and all that stuff, it's definitely the best platform, because you can easily find another player that you wanna, you know, have some fun with for half an hour or something like that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a good one.